Hi, and welcome to Living Room Court. This episode, Allowance. Back with me again, I have my mother. So
You make it sound like it's a question. I am your mom. I have the DNA test to prove it. So today's topic is allowance, and I'm here on the parent side saying that kids should receive allowance for some chores. Jonah believes kids should receive allowance for all chores. Yeah. And so why don't we start with your side of the argument?
Kids need financial well-being, and also because chores are chores. Chores, dishes, trash, those are things kids don't want to do. So we should get paid for things we don't want to do.
Okay, I did not want to go through like 12 hours of labor.
Yeah, but you get paid for that.
When did I get paid to have you?
Oh, I thought you meant working.
Oh, no. I didn't want to go through labor, but I had you anyway.
You get paid by me.
Oh, you were my payoff. Good point. All right, so, okay, good argument. Do you think that giving kids money will help their financial understanding and that since they don't want to do any of it, they should at least get paid for it? Okay, those are solid arguments. Here's mine. So my argument is that for a household to function, there are certain things that every family member has to chip in and not expect anything in return. Things like ensuring that the house remains clean, picking up after yourself, making your bed. Very basic things that I don't believe I should be paying you to do. These are just part of you making sure that the house is clean and ready and not full of vermin. So, no, I don't believe every chore that you do or any chore that every child does should get an income. I'm sorry.
But what if kids do that so that they can experience what it's like to have a job? They work and then they get money.
Yeah.
And they spend it.
I do not disagree with you. I do not disagree that you should get money for certain chores, but not for all chores. And I think that's where we have a difference, is that you think that you wake up, you put on clothes, you make your bed, ooh, suddenly that earns you $1 or $2 or $3 or whatever else you're thinking. That is a false idea in your head, at least in our house. Sorry. Because for me, I think most parents, we get up, we get dressed, we make the bed, no one pays us for that. In addition, no one pays us to make you food, no one pays us to pick you up, to drive you to activities. We don't get paid for that. We do it because it's part of the way we chip into the household. And so I think that there are certain things that kids should do that they shouldn't expect pay. Trash cans, I don't think you should expect pay to take out the trash. I don't think you should expect pay for helping walk the dog. Now.
Well, I think that I should get paid for taking out the trash because there could be bugs. If there are any vermin or bugs involved, I better get paid because if not, I'm going to boycott it for life.
Yes, well, sorry, but that's just the way that it falls. I do think, though, that kids should probably get paid for things that are more complicated that someone like a parent would have paid another person to do. So, for example, there are businesses out there that come and cut your grass, right? So if a child says, I volunteer to cut the grass for money, I think that's a fair thing to give a kid an allowance for. There's like companies that come and scoop up poop in the backyard. I think that a child says, hey, I will do that job instead of you paying a stranger to do it. I think that's solid for money.
I think that kids should be paid for those simple things so that they can get involved more, and then if you stop doing it, they can continue to do it out of mindset.
You mean at some point we're going to stop paying you to take out the trash and then you would just continue to do it because you're a kind person out of your heart?
Yeah.
I think you should be the reverse. I think you should do it because you're a kind person out of your heart. And then at some point, parents decide, hey, this person has really been steady, just like a job. Hey, wow, this person has come in, they've done a great job, they've gone above and beyond. It's time for a raise. And in this case, it'd be time for paying for those things. I think that's, the reality of it. I don't think most parents wake up thinking, I should give my child $5 for just existing and being around and doing the things that he's supposed to do.
Those parents I admire.
Most parents aren't like that, and I'm not like that. So, I don't know where's the compromise in this conversation, because I disagree 100% that I'm going to pay you to just do the things that you're supposed to do. Sorry, Charlie.
I think we should be paid because you love us.
That's exactly why you shouldn't be paid.
What is the logic in that?
Love should not be paid.
Wow.
Profound, I know.
I think it should.
So are we not finding a compromise in this? Because, you don't get an allowance right now, which probably means that we're going to keep it status quo and you're not going to get one tomorrow.
Wait, what? Oh, well, I can get one for existing.
No.
I can do it for doing the dishes.
No.
I can do it for... I can't think of anything else.
Exactly. So I guess we're in the same pattern we were before, but it was a good discussion. And I do get a better sense from you that when you do start to get an allowance, you're going to be financially responsible and you're going to be doing it to learn. So that's kind of a plus.
Thank you for listening to Living Room Court. Next week, when should parents stop picking kids' clothes?